no trust phone, me no own, me no like it.
Looking at me, I know, now go diss you, baby. Why? I'm out.
Yeah. Well, what I would like to say is that it was brought to my attention this morning. Based on that, I believe certain actions were necessary. One of which would be an immediate search to see if, in fact, such an instrument is where it's alleged to be. So a search is on the way. But even outside of that, an investigation will follow as to the truth of the matter. So,
looking at me, I know, now go diss you, baby. Why? I'm out.
Yeah.
All right, BOJ TV viewers and subscribers, we are doing this one on the road for you, but you have been blowing up our lines asking for an update as it relates to Vybz Kartel with respect to the incident that has been blowing up on social media since morning. And you would have seen the clip there from the commissioner from the Department of Correctional Services saying that they would have carried out an investigation to find out what happened with respect to allegations that popular DJ Vybz Kartel went live on Instagram last night. Well, it has now hit mainstream media and traditional media houses, including the Gleaner and Nationwide. They are getting an update from the Department of Correctional Services, and it's saying that sanctions are to be laid against Adidja Palmer, better known as Vybz Kartel, following the seizure of contraband in his cell. Penalties are also to be imposed against other inmates over other similar recoveries. The department says it was prompted to conduct a raid of cells after receiving reports that Kartel was involved in a live stream on a popular social media platform. The matter is being investigated. The department underscores that these actions are taken seriously and efforts are being made to limit a reoccurrence. All right, and the clip is all over social media with Russian last night, and persons were wondering if it was really Vybz Kartel. Persons have been wondering if the page is really handled by Vybz Kartel. So it is going to be a matter of concern. Well, I say concern with respect to persons are going to want to have an update. A lot of persons are concerned about Vybz Kartel. You know, he's awaiting his appeal with respect to his present incarceration. So persons are a little bit worried, didn't want Kartel to be in any form of trouble while that was going on. They just wanted him to keep clean. Persons have been wondering though that the page has been very, very active. The Instagram page, Vybz Kartel, has been very active. Well, you all know that anybody can operate an Instagram page. You know, I realize that there has been a lot of new features added to Instagram where you can play stuff from TikTok. So persons were wondering if it was the Gaza president who was really the person on line. And of course, social media is already putting out answers for Kartel, putting out clips of what Kartel would be saying in terms of splicing some other stuff and attaching it to the clip to say that, you know, this is how Kartel would really respond. And of course, Abaka Fitzhenley from Nationwide, he was the first person that we basically saw, you know, put it up even before an official statement came out, and that was up. And he had an update from the Department of Corrections following search of Kartel cell. The department says contraband was found and removed. As I said before, Kartel is awaiting words on his appeal, and it was indicated a phone found in his cell, and one phone found in his cell, 2 phones found in the cell of other inmates. And the official statement dated March 27, 2020 from DCS titles DCS investigates inmates' involvement in social media live stream. The Department of Correctional Services is investigating reports that an inmate was involved in a live stream on a popular social media platform. A search of the inmate's cell and adjoining cells have been carried out by the DCS search team from the Caribbean Search Center, and the contraband found and removed. Sanction for inmate responsible is pending. The department wishes to advise that these sanctions are taken seriously and efforts are being made to limit a reoccurrence of this nature. So that was the official statement from the Department of Correctional Services. All right, so that's all we have on the matter for you right now. We'll keep you up to date as the day progresses. This is BOJ TV.
Who up next?
Looking at me, I know, not go diss you, baby. Wine. I'm out.
Yo. Yo. History. You already know. Blood clot. Yo, I forget that one more second out of that dog.
Obviously, it's some artists who have come up with these rumors, and the people who are running with it are already anti-Gaza fans, and that sounds so paradoxical and strange. That
right now, I'm tired to play this disappearing trick, so I'm going to just go and just roll out the red carpet. That means anything they want to do, they can just come and do then.
What do you mean, roll out the red carpet?
Just because I know they're going to come, so I'm not going to go anywhere because I'm expecting them.
So you're going to be in Montego Bay?
In Montego Bay tomorrow. So I'm just
where in Montego Bay is the show?
Caribbean. I think it's Caribbean. It's a beach. I don't even remember the name of the beach.
And you're putting on that one?
No, it's my manager, because I have a business partner which is Corita, and I have a manager from Chilani. He's the one that was been in negotiation with Mr. Leng.
So I get the feeling now you are frustrated.
Frustrated, and right now, to tell you the honest truth, Mr. Hughes, if right now I'm concerned about my life and about my freedom, because probably by now or next week you can hear anything happen to Vybz Kartel, whether me just suddenly become a person of interest again or something happen to Vybz Kartel, because me don't really like the direction which is where this is heading, because the workers at the building saying some police making some remark like, anyway Kartel them are gonna mash it up, and you know what I mean, and this thing is hurting my livelihood. You know what I mean? And nothing like this was happening from the year start. So I don't know how it started happening now after this thing with the promotion of Sting. And I decided not to do the show.
But you fear for your life?
Yeah, because Mr. Hughes, you have to remember, this is Jamaica, So regardless of what, certain people in certain sections of society we don't live the real Jamaican life. I might look upon things naively. Me come from the garrison, the ghetto. I mean know how things run in Jamaica. Because if a man can have the powers to manipulate certain people to come raid club and do what them feel like. And when I say this, I still say, I can't put my head on the block, certain say, the commissioner and certain high-ranking police don't know about these things. You know what I mean? Because there's no way we can live in our country where run like this. So right now, I'm not care.
So you're listening to you, your suspicions are that Leng, being a former policeman, is somehow
pulling strings.
Where?
All over the place. I mean, I hold on my mouth and talk. Because Jamaica this, and everybody know we are going in the streets. Because it's something we are talking in the streets too. It's not nothing we are hiding, you know what I mean? So, and the people, they must say, oh, him Leng for low cartel and whatever. Because people know what is happening. Even on the night when they raid Boxing Night, people was talking about Leng this, Leng that, shouting in unison. Gaza, Leng this, Leng go this. You know what I mean? Disrespecting him and saying, Leng do it. Because, as I said before, this is Jamaica. Me know enough police. Me might not know no big high-ranking police, but me's an entertainer. So me I know enough police, and people been talking, as I said before. Him even tell my manager, say, me can't fight the state. Me never know say state I keep show. You know what I mean? And me not have no intention of fighting the state.
The state keep Grand Gala.
Alright, and he's not a Gala artist. He's a Gaza artist. So, it puzzles me.
So you're appealing to the commissioner?
Yeah.
To do what?
To find out what really are going on, why Vybz Kartel come under so much pressure since me decide I'm not doing this thing. Why everywhere Vybz Kartel is being raided and the people that come out to see me is being disrespected. You know what I mean? If you have something against Vybz Kartel, send for Vybz Kartel then. Because he's a public figure, I can't hide. You know
As they have done in the past.
As they have done in the past. And I go through the same process and I come out a free man same way. You know what I mean? As even is the case of the recent state of emergency where Kartel was detained as a person of interest. I am the only person that was detained that never get a charge even after the state of emergency done. I actually came out before it even finished. You know what I mean? So, and as I said before, I don't think the commissioner or any top ranking police who is investigating anything of substance have anything against Vybz Kartel. It's just a man a try using powers and pull a few strings here and there.
And you believe that is deliberately being done by Lane?
I believe that to me heart. Even if it costs me my life, because one time I can't dead 2 times.
You keep on saying about your life.
Because me is a man concerned about my life and about my freedom. I don't like the direction of this thing is heading. People are saying anything with Vybz Kartel involved in, I go mash up. Like me, to feed my kids them too. That's why me take it to the public, because me was on Raga Shanti show a few days ago, and now I come to Cliffviews because, as the name suggests, more and the nation for here are going. Yes, straight
we
up.
will be putting it to the members of the police high command, and you can assure us that you have the necessary permits and authority to put on these.
I have the permits, man. Even the show in Mobile, because it's my manager keeping the show. And he spend a lot of money because Jackie is on the show. Barrington, what artist, Barrington Leave, it's just like a big annual event that is being kept there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And Vybz Kartel is on the show and we've been hearing that they're going to come down there and what they're going to do and whatever. So, as I said before, I ain't going nowhere, I'll be there. So, anything you will hear further on.
How are you personally though? The last time I interviewed you for Impact was a year ago, just over a year ago.
Yeah.
And how are you?
There, I know Mr. Hughes just looking cooler,
You're not looking cooler. You look like a brown man.
I tell you.
So how did that happen?
Well, I don't know. We just change up the image because, Vybz Kartel always reinvented himself. We come under a lot of flack for recent image changes. People say bleaching and whatnot. But, everything Vybz Kartel do where my image is concerned and my music, we do it deliberately. So, you know what I mean? It's just the style and it make we tattoo them look bright and the girls them love it. So, you know what I mean?
But Vybz, a young, intelligent, conscious, African origin, original man.
True.
Why would you want to make you look browner? When looking at you, I was shocked. This was not the man I saw here.
No, we share the same skin tone the last interview.
And I'm looking better.
Yeah. Bigger tone and fatter. Yeah. But it's not nothing to do with disowning with blackness or disowning with Africanism. You know what I mean? As I said before, it's just Vybz Kartel is an entertainer. So just as how I put on braces, I didn't put on braces for any medical reason. I put on braces because of style. Because we change the style. That is what Vybz Kartel do.
It's all part of the showbiz.
Yeah, we just put on some tattoo and we want the tattoo to highlight. So we just lighten the skin. That's the tattoo show. And it's just a style for Vybz Kartel.
The tattoos or style are a part of your what I say, your cult.
No, it's not a cult, because if you notice, all the tattoos have a meaning. This one on the palm is Shorty. This is Jaim, which is my son. One up here is Raheem, my another son. Then over here we have my mother name on the right arm. Shaim, which is my next son. I have a tattoo on the heart mark, love is pain. And we have the elements on my neck like the sun, the moon, and the star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're sure it's not part of the cult that they say
you're a cult, man.
You're a cultist?
No, I'm not a cultist, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not a religious person, but I'm a spiritual person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I said in past interviews, my world travel show me that religion, if it is anything, it would be more of a division thing.
I know you're a man who reads. And
a lot.
You saw the front page of the Gleaner yesterday.
Yeah.
Rub it out.
You rub it out, the Ministry of Health.
Yes. Saying that what you're doing is dangerous.
Yes, that's what they said. And my quote was that I'm not denying or confirming what they said. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that is the Ministry of Health, and I know they have done their survey, but I have not done mine. But what I can say is, in a free society, people can do whatever they want to do as long as it is within the confines of the law, as long as it's not illegal. And That is just
But you're no ordinary citizen.
True.
When you now say this is all due to cake soap, and you're going to bring onto the market a brand of cake soap, what you're doing, you know fully well the thousands of people who listen to you and want to be like you.
True.
They're going to buy that cake soap, and if they can't get brown as how you are done, they are going to go for the bleaching, which is dangerous, and that is what the Ministry of Health is saying.
Yeah, I fully understand, but then again, you know, my question to the ministry is, or my suggestion to the ministry is, when you're going to do things like that, you have to just go right across the board, meaning that it is a known fact that cigarette is the leading cause of lung cancer, so you should just ban cigarette also, you know what I mean, straight up.
But you don't want them to ban for the same principle that you espoused earlier. You should have an individual choice to choose. They can't go and ban cigarette. What they have to do is to warn that smoking is dangerous to your health, as they do.
Well, as long as they're doing that with the cake, quote-unquote, cake soap, I'm fine with that, because what I'm saying...
But it's not about cake soap alone for you.
No, it's not about cake soap for Vybz Kartel. And as I said before, Vybz Kartel is an artist, and people will say I lead by example. But what I'm saying, and I tell people in all my interviews, Vybz Kartel is a person that always is changing his image, changing his look. So probably next year you can see Vybz Kartel with a different completely look. Next year you might see me blacker than you, and I have some tall locks that touch my foot. You know what I mean? Because Vybz Kartel is just that person. I'm a person where people can just expect the unexpected from Vybz Kartel.
I remember the last time I interviewed you, you were very serious about your role as a father.
Yeah.
How do you reconcile those mixed messages to your sons and daughters?
Well, with my kids, you know, it is easier than a normal child out there that doesn't know Adidja Palmer, because my child sees Vybz Kartel, the father, in the house, and knows that he has to adhere to the rules and regulations that a father should
instill. Your son don't ask you what's happening to your daddy? How are you getting so brown?
No, you know. Tell you the honest truth, no, you know. Because me and my son really don't have a discussion like that. You know, my son and I, we discuss fatherly and son things just as my father and I did, like, you do your homework, come off for the road. You know, brush your teeth. You know those regular father things. You don't really go that deep, because remember, they're not that old too, you know. The oldest one is 7 years old.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And they go to school, and I just treat them as fatherly as possible. We drop them off at school, pick them up sometime.
But how you deal with the burdens of being a star? The pressures?
It's hard, you know. I tell you, and say right now, I can't put on no weight. Because if it's not one thing, it's the next. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're man.
Yeah, because that music thing is stressful. Right now, everybody don't on Vybz Kartel. The artist, you notice every artist are sing about Vybz Kartel right now. Forget a hype.
But you generate a lot of that, though, you know. You seem to go by it.
Yeah, but what?
Yourself
no, they are the ones that is giving Vybz Kartel the energy and the power. Because listen, I sing about myself. Shawty catch me last night. Me sing about cake soap. Me sing about jumping at the bends. So I sing songs about myself. Right? And
Shawty
then now,
catch your cheat.
You don't know that song, they love them. Yeah, so I sing songs about myself, and then now the other artists are singing songs about me. So it's more power to Vybz Kartel. That's why the only new artist that is sensationalizing Jamaica is Ayactane, because he's the only artist that is singing about himself. Like what Vybz Kartel is doing. You know what I mean? So the other artists singing about me, they're only giving me more power.
I hear you. Alright, take care of yourself and be careful.
I will. So, I just implore Jamaicans again. If you don't see nothing happen to me, you don't know where to come from. So, that's all Vybz Kartel have to say.
Alright. Thanks much.
Oh.